Something I was reminded of yesterday was that even when we think that we're doing the right thing, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're obeying God. We can do what we think is right or have the best of intentions, but if we don't submit it to God first and let Him tell us whether or not it's His will, sometimes it's faulty, right? What happened was I was trying to order some food for some people, some homeless people around here, and like it failed 3 times, and then it almost went through, but it technically went through, but then my phone died, and then when the order did come, most of the items were out of stock except for the 2 things that I got for myself. And then I thought about it and I prayed about it, and I realized that I didn't ask God if I should be doing that. I didn't say, God, would you like me to feed these people? I just assumed that it was a good thing to do because in the word it says to feed the hungry and things like that. And it's not to say that I did anything wrong or that my intentions were wrong. I think what God was showing me through that was that it's about relationship, it's about communication. The same way, if you're going to make plans without your spouse or your roommate or whatever, whoever you're living with or in relationship with, and you don't communicate, that might upset them, even if you're not doing anything wrong, right? Well, one thing that I'm learning is that God will bring us to new levels of our relationship with Him. There's times when all He just wants us to do is pray or read the Word, or sometimes to forgive somebody. Then there's other times when He wants us to fast and dedicate specific sanctified time for Him. Then there's other times when He just wants us to keep Him in mind throughout the day, you know. But just like any relationship, our relationship with God has room to grow over time and develop and have layers upon layers to, like, over time, you know. So I guess I'm learning that just because I think something is good doesn't mean that it's something God asked me to do. Maybe God knew that I needed that money for something else. He can foresee things. You know, maybe there was a different way He wanted me to bless them. You know, sharing a Bible tract or something, or praying for them. There's so many times when we miss the mark, not because we're trying to do something horrible. Sometimes we just miss the mark because we forget to include God in the conversation. So I just encourage you, next time, even if you want to do something good, just bring God into the conversation. Let Him communicate with you and communicate with Him.